This is the Agentic Executive. Today's briefing focuses on a key insight you can use to increase clarity, leverage, and decision-making power. Imagine this: a procurement bot that's been autonomously negotiating supplier discounts flips a routing rule overnight. Within an hour, a critical supplier is cut off, inventories run low, and the operations team scrambles to restore manual controls. No one can trace the decision logic, ownership is unclear, and by the time the system is stopped, weeks of supply data are inconsistent. The cost is not just lost revenue, it's fractured trust and diminished optionality.
In 10 minutes, I'll give you one core insight, 3 supporting points, and a single action you can execute in 48 hours to avoid that scenario. You'll finish with a template you can paste into any agent design or operational playbook. Clarity is leverage.
Problem: teams oscillate between two bad defaults. Either agents are treated as permanent products, deployed once and expected to run indefinitely, or they're treated as disposable experiments with no handback plan. Both approaches create hidden risk. Permanent thinking locks you into fragile dependencies and shrinking strategic optionality. You need a third default: reversible, auditable autonomy designed with an exit in mind.
Core insight: every agent you deploy requires a minimal exit contract as a design primitive. That contract is intentionally short, 3 lines, that specify trigger conditions, who owns the handback, and where a canonical snapshot lives. An exit contract converts an ephemeral automation into a manageable lifecycle asset. It preserves optionality, constrains latent risk, and turns operational uncertainty into decision-grade telemetry.
Section 1. Handback primitives. Start by building immediate control rails into every agent. That means a hot stop, a rollback flag with an auditable timestamp, and a named handback owner who can accept responsibilities within a defined window. Design the agent to emit a single, human-readable explanation for every enforcement action: what changed and why. If a decision must be reversed, the system should support a one-click revert to the last verified state, plus an automated notification to the handback owner. These are low-cost primitives that make decisions reversible without operational chaos.
And add explicit rollback semantics to your APIs. A rollback endpoint is not a luxury, it's a contract. It should accept a snapshot identifier, a reason code, and a human approver token. That structure preserves provenance and keeps the handback traceable across teams.
Section 2. Archive and interface contracts. Treat agent outputs as knowledge capital. That means automated snapshots with schema exports, clear interface contracts for consumers, and durable provenance metadata. When your agent writes a decision or a model weight, capture the context, input data hashes, model version, prompt and prompt versions, confidence metrics, and the exact interface used. Archive formats should be stable, CSV or JSON-L with a version schema, and live at a documented, access-controlled path. Expose a read-only interface for downstream teams so they can continue operating from archived outputs without coupling to the live agent. These archives let you rehydrate behavior, audit decisions, and monetize institutional knowledge later.
A practical rule: every agent commit includes a 1-line schema change log and a pointer to the archive bucket. That simple habit prevents schema rot and preserves integration contracts over time. Patterns create power.
Section 3. Staged decommissioning. Never flip from full automation to cold shutdown in a single move. Implement canary handbacks. Route a small percentage of traffic to human operators with the agent in observation mode. Run competency transfer sessions where engineers pair with operations to replay archived decisions step by step. Define continuity windows, time-bound periods where manual overrides are allowed, but the agent still executes in read-only audit mode. Finally, automate a final snapshot and schema export before the agent is retired.
These steps reduce shock and keep downstream services stable while you remove the automation. Now, the action step. Do this within 48 hours. Draft a 3-line exit contract for one active agent. You should be able to write it in 60 seconds. Use this template out loud and then paste it into your playbook.
Real example you can adapt. Trigger: routing change causing supplier contact loss, or supplier fill rate less than 85% for 2 hours. Handback owner: head of procurement on call, 2-hour SLA. Snapshot: S3/company archives/procure agent/v2/snapshots/whatever timestamp. Include inputs hash, model version, prompt version, decision log.csv.
3 operational notes to avoid common pitfalls. 1. Don't let the exit contract become a kill switch that encourages fear-based design. Position it as managed optionality. 2. Require a named handback owner and a staged canary handback to reduce operational shock. 3. Automate the snapshot step and minimal schema export to preserve provenance and enable rollback. These mitigations keep your organization safe without stifling deployment velocity.
Recap. Every agent needs an exit contract. Build handback primitives so decisions are reversible. Archive outputs as knowledge capital and expose stable interface contracts. Decommission in stages to preserve continuity. Your single next move. Write and commit a 3-line exit contract for one production agent within 48 hours. Make it short, specific, and owned.
If this briefing helped you sharpen a risk control or save optionality, subscribe for daily intelligence designed for high-leverage operators. We deliver clarity and decision-grade frameworks you can act on, fast. Stay agentic.
You've been listening to the Agentic Executive. Apply what you learned today and make your next move count. Final tip: prioritize the handback owner before the handback mechanics. Naming responsibility collapses friction. Stay agentic.